Hey guys, welcome to RD Custom Diecast. In this episode, we're going to do a buddy build. We got an invite from Diecast and Maple Leaf Customs. They're doing a buddy build off between a Camaro and a Porsche. And I've selected the Copo Camaro here. We're going to use that for our casting, and that's what we're going to go ahead and submit for this build. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, well, we're definitely going to have to do a wheel swap. The paint's got to go. This is a custom build, so we're going to go strip this paint off here and go from ground up and completely redo this. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll drill this casting out. Really appreciate OMD Diecast and Maple Leaf Customs to invite the rest of the community to participate in this build. They didn't have to do that, but a lot of us showed interest and they decided to let us go ahead and join in. Alright, well, I don't have a metal base. I'm going to leave this plastic base on, but those wheels will go. And we'll do a wheel swap. I'll put some Sandmed wheels on it. And the interior, we're definitely going to do some work to. And I think we got a pretty good base to start off with. Definitely going to have to paint this and do a little detailing on it. And I think we'll be good to go on this. So, got quite a few ideas of what I'd like to try on this build, so let's get started with the paint being stripped. And I'm using this clean stripped aircraft ultra paint remover. Works really good, works really fast, and you can see how good it bubbles that paint off there. And yeah, I got a couple castings on there going at the same time, and when I pull them out and wash them off, it gets them super clean, as you can see here. So not bad. Got a good base to start with, and we're gonna go ahead and polish this body up. We went ahead and ran a wire wheel over it first, and went ahead and filed some of the flashing in the windows areas and got that cleaned up. So we just got to polish it up now, and that's the way it's going to look after it's polished. Looking really good there. It's going to leave us a really good base to go ahead and apply this paint job. So I've got a special paint job in mind for this that I'm going to try out, and I learned this off of Diecast Resurrection, so I'll show you what I got in mind here coming up. I think it'll look good on this. So we're going to put a black base coat on it, and went ahead and started with a really light coat, and we'll go ahead and get a better coat on here for this second coating. And this is coming along really good. Not too shabby. Looking good here. So some of these steps I didn't video, and this was one of them. The silver that you see on there is Otterborn Silver Sealer. I taped off the cowling on the hood and took some wadded up saran wrap and dipped it in some silver sealer and just dabbed it on the body everywhere. So I'm trying to get a marbled effect with this, so hopefully you can see where I'm going with this. So far so good. And what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and apply some Candy 2.0 by Createx And this is the green Tillicious. So we're gonna go ahead and get a coat on there. We're gonna actually wind up putting a few coats on there. I only got the first coat for this video. But the more coats you put on of the candy, the darker it's going to get. As you can see, when I finish this first coat, it's fairly light, and I almost stopped there. And I changed my mind. I decided I want to go 2 more coats, and you'll be able to see shortly how that came along and how it turned out with the extra added coats. But with this candy over this black base and this splotchy silver sealer blotched on with the saran wrap, hopefully it's going to give that effect, that marble look. And that's what we're trying to shoot for this particular build. As you can see, it's a little bit light here, and I almost stopped there because I liked how it contrasted everything, but it's just not dark enough. Now the interior, went ahead and built a roll cage. I was kind of on the fence if I wanted to do that or not, but I went ahead and threw one in there, and I'll chrome it out and everything shortly. But we got plenty of interior work to do on this. And that's basically how it's going to look on the inside, except we're going to detail it just a little bit more. This steering wheel, I think we're going to put in there, cut out the pancake steering wheel that is on all the Hot Wheels. It's a minor detail, but I really think it adds a nice custom touch. And this nitrous tank, this is the second one that I'm doing. Really just trying to refine my techniques of how I'm going to utilize these nitrous tanks. And so far, these builds, I've just painted them. Later on, I'll go ahead and start using water slides and stuff for decals on them and everything. And we'll go ahead and paint the steering wheel up and get it looking really good and glue it in place. These little tiny parts, it's real tedious. And it can be frustrating, but tell you what, if you got good paints, good brushes, take your time, have a little patience, it'll come out great. And if you mess up, hey, it's just a little bit of paint, let it dry, go back over what you messed up on, and you'll be alright. If you don't want to paint your customs inside or do any modifications, hey, don't do it. It's your custom, you do what you want to do. But I like to add these little added touches. Even if you can't really see them inside, I know they're inside. And anybody I do builds for, they know they're inside. They can unscrew it, take a look at it if they want. But most of the stuff you won't see from the outside. But on the steering wheel, you usually can through the windows and stuff. So this is how we went ahead and set up the interior. Got that nitrous tank between the front 2 seats. And we went ahead and did minor detail work, and this is how everything turned out. I did spray some 2K clear on it, and I didn't film that portion of it, and there's not really good pictures on this rotisserie. My camera was acting up, but give you some stills of it, maybe it'll give you a little bit better shot. And this is how she turned out. Very proud of it. Appreciate OMD Diecast and Maple Leaf Customs inviting all of us to participate in this. This is my entry for that build. Hope everybody enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.